Initiating shutdown sequence.
Analysis verified. Authorization acknowledged. Analysis complete.
Hello, X-Wrestling fans, and welcome to the premiere of X-Wrestling Infection, live right here on the World Wide Web, our weekly broadcast, and we're kicking things off with this matchup that was supposed to be on Genesis, but didn't make the cut as one of the men did not make it to the program, did not make it to the venue. We're going to start things off here with that man right there, Wolfgar, taking on his nemesis, Primetime Tim Sanders. This matchup very heated, very big rivalry here as Primetime Tim Sanders and Wolfgar have a history against each other in another Fed, another promotion. And tonight, they're going one-on-one right here on Infection. You see Wolfgar in the ring looking very prepared for this matchup. And here comes his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, Primetime Tim Sanders. Primetime Tim Sanders not making many appearances here in X-Wrestling, but his first appearance was very much impactful as he took out both Survivor Pain and that, at the time, Global Champion Raven, and made sure that his name and his presence was felt. Right now, he's going one-on-one with a man that is more powerful than him. That's Wolfgar. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bell's rung. Match begins. Wolfgar starting things off by punching Primetime. Primetime just back body dropped all that weight. Belly to back suplex to Wolfgar. Wolfgar shoving Primetime off, and a big boot to the chest takes Primetime down. Primetime Tim Sanders taking the legs out from underneath Wolfgar here, and now seems to be working on the leg, trying to take the big man down, trying to take out that foundation that he stands upon. But Wolfgar isn't having it, ladies and gentlemen, as he attacks back with a couple of punches to Primetime. Overhand chop, Primetime goes down, but not for long. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is extraordinary. Big clothesline by Primetime, dropping the elbow there. We got a great main event for you later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to see the rematch. Chris Champion taking on James Houston for the X-Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Not to mention later on the night, ladies and gentlemen, it begins the best of 7 series between Doomsayer and Chris Dickens to see who will become the new #1 contender for the X-Wrestling World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a whole lot set tonight, like I just told you. Now also, we have the Broken Arms taking on Night Stalker and Deathbringer. That's right, Dead Reckoning putting their World Tag Team titles on the line tonight, right here on Infection. Now getting back to the matchup at hand, ladies and gentlemen, Primetime Tim Sanders seems to be in full control, just taking Wolfgar down with that armbar, but Wolfgar now, big elbow to the back of the head, and now they're fighting, each of them throwing punches at one another. This matchup is going to be one for the ages. Whoever wins this match is going to have bragging rights for a good long time. This is the first meeting in a long time between Wolfgar and Primetime. Primetime ducking under, running, grabbing Wolfgar. Another belly-to-back suplex there. Nicely done, but not keeping Wolfgar down as Wolfgar comes back with a punch. Whoa, did you see that? Overhead throw. Wolfgar took Primetime down. Pulling clothesline, still holding on to that arm. Doing it again and almost knocking Primetime out of his shoes. Wolfgar really showing what he's made of here on X-Wrestling Infection. Primetime, however, showing his athleticism, doing that reverse heel kick to Wolfgar, taking Wolfgar down. Both men, however, seem to be in worse shape than I've ever seen them. Nice suplex there by Wolfgar. Ladies and gentlemen, I also heard we have some announcements tonight from the owners. That's right, John J. Winthorpe and Thomas Alexander have some major announcements tonight. Can't wait for that as Wolfgar throws that elbow into the face of Primetime. Primetime with a clothesline. Wow. You got to give it up for both men. It's a back and forth battle, ladies and gentlemen. Can't believe what I'm seeing, but nonetheless, belly to back suplex with authority. Wolfgar, he's in full control here. Here we go. Whip off to the ropes. Wolfgar now. God, he had Primetime in a bear hug, but Primetime was close enough to the ropes, and the rope breaking minister. Good call by the referee. Schoolboy roll-up pin here. I think we got it. Wolfgar got the 3 count, ladies and gentlemen. He is the winner of the match. Incredible. Wolfgar. It seems we have a little technical difficulties with the music or something. I have no idea, but Wolfgar wins the matchup, ladies and gentlemen, and starts Infection off right. Wolfgar, your winner here on X Wrestling, and we'll be right back right after this, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Infection live and on the air. Here we go into match number 2. As you see, Fury, the man who fought in the first ever matchup here at X Wrestling, is on his way to the ring to take on Clint Bell. This matchup set up by the owners. Incredibly, Fury hasn't really been on the program yet, but when he has, he's been dominant. Teaming up with Survivor of Pain. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Fury's second singles competition match in X Wrestling, going up against Glenn Bell right here on Infection. This one's going. Wait a minute. This ain't Glenn Bell's music. This ain't Glenn Bell. Who the hell set this one up? That's not Glenn Bell, that's Riddick. Riddick coming out to the ring. Is Fury wrestling Riddick instead of Glenn Bell? Obviously, this has John J. Winthorpe written all over it. Either that or Riddick has taken it upon himself to do something again on his own. If you have been checking out the X Wrestling forums in the X Wrestling experience, you would have known that Riddick recently jumped Thomas Alexander in response to showing the Dark Alliance what he can do for them. And that is a big feat because nobody in Dark Alliance really wants to touch Thomas Alexander without the full-fledged permission of John Winthorpe. But Riddick did it because Riddick doesn't answer to anybody but himself, and I guess we're going to have a matchup here with Fury versus Riddick. Oh my God, I hope Fury is prepared for this. This is going to be an intense one.